From the start of their trip in Portland, these honor flight veterans knew they were being celebrated.
But I think all of these fellows appreciate the concern that other people have for what they've done.
But when they arrived at the airport in Baltimore, they weren't really prepared for how big the welcome would be.
I'm amazed.
Thank you, Lee.
Why do you folks do it?
Well, you got to say thanks to people.
The veterans told us they didn't get a big welcome 71 years ago. But at the World War II Memorial, they received personal thanks from Senator Susan Collins and were star attractions for all the other visitors.
That's where the Eagles are.
Like Pete Terrio of Lewiston, who was a young soldier on D-Day at Omaha Beach.
Once you hit the beach, you're on your own.
He would go on to earn a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star and fight all across Europe. And he remembers.
The only thing that worked was luck. I don't care how smart you were, how educated you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, you get killed.
Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941.
It changed all their lives.
Where were you in 1941, sir?
I was working in the shipyard.
Because suddenly their entire generation had to go to war.
I was a tail gunner on a B-17.
Carroll York left his family's dairy farm in Windsor to join the 8th Air Force, flying 27 combat missions over Europe, shot down twice, escaping capture with good luck.
The last time we landed at Gießen, Germany, and the troops went through that morning at 10 o'clock, and we crash landed at 2. Talk about somebody had the hand on our shoulder,
They all have lived long lives since the war, but here, life came full circle.
Women who stepped up were measured as citizens of the nation, not as women. This was a people's war, and everyone was in it.
Barbara Payment was a wave in the Navy and was very glad to see her memorial.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I've taken pictures of all the sayings and everything.
Do you feel like you're part of it?
Oh, yes.
And she became a star attraction, meeting young women who are today's sailors, and some who may serve after them. Their service has inspired others. Wally Camp Sr., a Marine in the Pacific, remembers seeing the casualties coming from Iwo Jima.
Oh, Iwo is a monument that I think is on everybody's mind that ever served in the Marine Corps.
His grandson became a Marine and was wounded in Iraq.
We've got a very, very, very large flag that we're going to be opening up.
And at Fort McHenry in Baltimore, the Maine veterans were able to inspire in another way, teaming up with students from California.
They are going to slowly unroll their coil that they have in their hand.
Because it was a slightly smaller flag raised after a bombardment by the British in 1814 that inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner.
This is the garrison flag. This is the big flag that he orders.
For a few minutes, the old veterans and the young students were literally hand in hand, sharing the symbol that binds them from Pacific to Atlantic and across the generations. Ed Brown, once a prisoner of war, had a chance to literally touch the future.
Oh, thrilling, yes. So meaningful and patriotic, yeah.
And after so many years, that welcome they never got finally came, now leaving no doubt their country is grateful.